Welcome on in. You're watching Talk of the Town. I'm Jessa Jeremiah today, filling in for Robyn Zimmerman, who will be back soon. Wishing her well on a fun trip overseas. We have a great show for you today. We're going to talk to a local business who's here right now. We're going to learn a little bit about heritage this year, and we're checking in with Local Life magazine. So lots of fun ahead. Right now, I'm going to introduce you to Kristin Cambron. She's here today with Studio One. Nice to see you.
You too. It's great to be here.
We're glad to have you, and we love when people bring props and fun things to show. I want to learn a little bit about the business. We love spotlighting a locally owned business. This is one that's been around since 1986. Tell us about what you do.
So my parents started this business back in '86. My dad was actually a sculptor and my mom had some engraving knowledge, and they started marketing to golf clubs and things, little golf trophies, and it just expanded from there into this whole product line.
So tell us a little bit, about the product line itself. I can see obviously some great examples here and the types of events and things that you are able to cater to.
We cater to a lot of different markets, schools, corporate outings, weddings, anniversaries, sporting events, and unfortunately, but a lot these days, in memoriam items.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's really nice to know that you're able to fulfill the needs of people who are doing all these different kinds of events here locally, and especially when you're talking about, products of this type of nature that are fragile and shipping and things like that. So let's talk a little bit about, sort of the quality, what kind of things we can expect. And I see some things are even engraved here. Tell us a little bit about that.
We have a range of products for all different budgets and needs, starting from these little plastic trophies for Little League and things of that nature, to crystal awards for your corporate and higher end events. And we engrave on all sorts of materials, from metal and crystal. We even do jewelry. And then there's wood and leather, and plastic signage is also very popular with name tags and things of that nature.
You name it. Well, look, there's a lot of great things here. I think it's wonderful to be able to, just recognize somebody, for a corporate gift or somebody's performance. And then obviously you've got some of the more traditional items that are available. Let's share with our viewers. We've got a couple of minutes left, and I want to talk a little bit more about the business and the operation of it. So you talked a little bit about, family owned and operated since really its beginning in '86, but this is a one-woman operation.
Yeah, we've moved a few times as we've grown, and when my father decided he wanted to retire in 2014, I took over, and it's just me there day to day. My mom will come in and help me with bookkeeping, and if I have a really large or specialized product, my husband will come in and kind of take the reins with that. But for the most part, it's just me there 5 days a week.
That's good for you. We love to see a woman in business and obviously doing great things here locally for the community. What is your day-to-day like? What are some of the things that you do?
I just come in and try to focus on what's urgent, and then I always get that phone call, can you do this right now? And for the most part, I can.
Yeah.
But supply chain issues obviously have made that a bit of a struggle. But if I have it on hand, I can turn it around within 24 hours, if not quicker.
Wow, that's impressive. Well, it's great to know that, like I said, we have a place here locally that we can rely on for products like this and specialty items, and, really getting the engraving and things even as well is great. For our viewers who are watching who might be interested in something like this, what's a good way to contact you and kind of get a project started?
The best way is really just to come in, because I do cater to each individual to try and figure out what it is that they really want and can afford. We have a retail showroom with way more items than I've brought here, obviously, and then even more things that I can get that I just don't have room to have on hand. But there are many, many options.
It's nice to be able to go in and actually see some examples like I'm seeing here today and get a feel for what kinds of items there are. So that's wonderful. So great way to kind of get your project started, figure out budget, and go from there. Well, Kristin, it was nice meeting you and learning about your business. Congratulations on success so far.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you for watching. We have a whole lot more show on Talk of the Town. We'll be right back.